Hello guys, this is Vaish. So we have reached one more milestone, that is 47,000 YouTube subscribers, and whenever we reach something we give away one free test, and also we announce new packages. So 2020 revision is in progress, so we thought of reintroducing the mini packages, subject wise test series, and also we'll discuss the questions which we post on the community tab. Okay, every day we post questions and students come and ask like what is the solution. So we end of every week we are making a video where we'll explain those 5-6 questions with answers. So the free test again will be the April 2020 current affair, which is one way you can see the sample, like, or how much time you need to spend on YCIS test. Then you can decide whether you need to buy more test. The quality anyway we guarantee it is UPSC standard, and it's up to the most serious aspirants to come and get it and buy it. Okay, so you can learn from that. Also, we have made a 50-day timetable also now for 2020 students. So the students who are actually preparing very hard since last 12 months, 15 months, or leave it like 6 months, maybe last 6 months you are very serious, you're preparing now. You don't give up. Okay, you have to continue the next 50 days very sincerely so that you clear this exam. Even if you don't clear, you will be in such a position that the next attempt will be very, very easy for you. Because 2020 or 21, whichever year it is, UPSC vacancies are going to be almost the same, and this exam toughness level also will be the same. So it's all about that initial effort which you do in your very first attempt. Okay, no matter like till now you were not serious, but at least next 50 days do it so sincerely that you get a real attempt this year on October 4 when you take. It should be a real sincere effort with all your sincerity. So it will not go waste. That's what I can guarantee you. Everyone who does the hard work will clear one day or the other. And if you are a student who are okay with studying online, no matter the test or the videos, and you can spend on digital medium, then YCIS is the best source you can get. Everything on this channel will be free. So laptop, mobile or desktop, just come and subscribe this channel, and also WhatsApp me so that I can give you video links. Okay, the video links will tell you from step 1, like how to start, what is the syllabus, what is the optional. All those things you can learn by just WhatsApping me. So different batches 2020 and 21. 20 test series we had closed actually, but now again students are asking for revision. That is why I told the revision packs are being introduced. I'll announce in this video again what like you can get only history, you can get only polity, or only current affairs, or whatever you need, and then practice them alone. But if you enroll to the total one, you can use our 50-day timetable which will be given to you if you enroll to the full test series, and then you can do all the tests so that your 100% syllabus get completed. 2021 batch 1 was over, now batch 2 is running, and that also I have closed both the mains packages. Only prelims is there now, so prelims you can enroll. Details are already there, but still if you don't know, you come and WhatsApp me, and you have to mail me. One mail will be this one for getting a free test, and one mail for whichever batch you are, so that you get the brochure, and then you can decide whether you want to enroll. Now going to the YouTube where we post questions. So this is one of the first question, like suppose a child is born on January 1, 2020 in India. The child will surely get Indian citizenship by birth if, okay, so birth date is given and you have to tell. So usually UPSC don't ask this nowadays, but because citizenship amendment bill is in news, something can come. Okay, something, a weird question can come on citizenship. It was expected last year also, so this year maybe it will come, and this is a pure polity question. Okay, and you cannot by heart all the date clauses and everything which they give, but at least the basic you should know. Like suppose a child is born today in your city, whether he will simply get citizenship or something like that. So that is a very generic thing which UPSC can ask. So here actually everybody has voted wrong. The answer is neither 1 nor 2. Okay, simply being an Indian, one parent Indian is not enough, and this is simply a made up date. Okay, it's not even near the actual clauses. The answer is neither 1 nor 2. If you go to the PDF where, see, this is the question number 60 in polity full test. Answers neither 1 nor 2. One of the parent being Indian is not enough. The second statement is just a made up one. Okay, so here is the clauses. So if you see based on which timeline you are born. Okay, earlier it was like parents was not considered, then one parent has to be Indian, and then it became like 2 parents have to be Indian. Now if you see the latest amendment, and then illegal immigrant should not be. Okay, the one parent should not be. So this kind of clauses are there. So very basics it is, you should know at least the latest one. It's okay you don't by heart these dates and all, UPSC will not ask it. So this is one of the question of citizenship, and more are there. This test, if you are enrolled to the test series, you will get it anyway. So that is one of the polity questions. Now going to the next one. Okay, these are some other posts. Okay, this one, which of the following are examples of microparasites? So there are concepts like macroparasite, microparasite, and then within that there is endo and ecto. Okay, there are terms in environment which you study, or science and technology which you study. So here again the answer 1, 2, 3 is not right. It's actually I believe it's 1 and 3. Okay, fungi will come under macro parasite. Okay, so it's a basic science and environment concept. So again, it will be part of our full test. So here, zooming in. So here you will get this full test means it includes all the subjects. It's not a separate thing. And then here we have to now search for our fungi. Okay, which are the following are examples of microparasites? 1, 3. Okay, so you see here endo, ecto, meso, micro, macro, everything is given. So macroparasites, if you see here, these are the examples of that. So like that, we have given a very crisp explanation, one liner, because if we give in paragraph format or video format, it will be again lengthy. That's why we always make crisp explanation so that you understand the concept, and any question which comes in future you can answer. So here the answer will be bacteria and virus are microparasite, but fungi is not. Okay, it is a macroparasite. Next question, National Waterway 4 is related to which river? So this one is again asked because the Waterway 1 and 3 it keeps coming in news. So we thought we'll make an MCQ on that also, so that we give you in the solution we'll give you explanation of all the waterways, all the important waterways. So here I think it's the previous question. Okay, so here it's Godavari. So if you see here, instead of giving you big pictures and big things, because that's what coaching institutes are doing, they are filling up too much things that people don't know what to by heart and what not to by heart. But you have to at least know this only, which stretch it is and which river it is. If that is the only thing you by heart, there is a more chance you get marks for it. Okay, because UPSC will ask exactly these points, nothing else. So here 3, 4, 5 if you see here, so here it is like on the river Godavari. Okay, National Waterway 4. So 5 is here, 6 is here. So you should know at least total, I think 111 waterways are there. Initially it was 100 and sorry, it was only 5 or 106 or something, I don't remember. But this government then suddenly increased the number of waterways, and now because it's a cheap way of transport, so many waterways are there. But the first 6 is very important because the work is already going on in full-fledged. Okay. Next one, Yuva initiative. It's a very recent current affair actually. So it is launched by whom? Okay, so here UNICEF is the one which got voted. Going to the solution. Yuva initiative was launched recently by UNICEF. So that is a correct answer given by the students. So here, if you see, all the 4 bodies given here are like popular bodies. Sometimes what happens is UPSC give very weird bodies and all. That time you have to skip those questions, okay? Because if the bodies are weird like this and you have never heard it, has never been in news, then UPSC is actually giving you that as a trick question or trap question, which you should not attempt, okay? Because if you attempt, you will get minus 0.66. So better do only things which are familiar if it's related to report or initiative or any summit or something, okay? If you have never heard it, please don't do that in your exam hall. And here below in the explanation part, the entire thing, the concept, what it is, and the UNICEF body will be also explained, okay? Because UPSC will mostly do that. They will ask about the body instead of the summit or the report. Now going back, next one, which of the following are true about Indian Roads Congress? Okay, so these are like UPSC's favorite. They'll pick up something like this and ask you about the origin of it, or who started it, or how many years it completed, that kind of thing. So it is like ideated in 1998 by Atal Bihari. So they're actually checking whether you know the origin, like whether it's a new one or old one. Then it is launched as part of a scheme. So scheme questions comes like this, like this much is the beneficiary, this much is the eligibility, this is the validity, that kind of things they'll ask. So now Indian Roads Congress, if you have never heard, you should ideally skip it. But if you have some idea, you have to try to attempt it. Okay, so here again, I don't think the answer is both 1 and 2. It should be the other way around. So going to the solution. Congress. So Indian Roads Congress, Road Transport Ministry, it's neither 1 nor 2. If you see, it was set up in 1934. It's a very old one. A JCAR committee was there. So it should have been in news. That is why we picked up this question. And it works in collaboration with this thing. So it has nothing to do with this Gram Sadak Yojana, which is very recent or which is later. Okay, it's not like 1930s and all. So that is incorrect. Students have all given incorrect answers. So that is why you have to practice proper MCQ so that you come to know this. Okay, so this one a history question, which is some students love doing history questions. Amir Khusro, 1318. So this is an NCERT, direct NCERT question. There is a box given in NCERT in the chapter related to that. like there were many local languages spoken there in different parts. So what is the name corresponding to each city? So here if you see Hindavi, Malabari is I think true. Okay, 1 and 2 should be the answer here, but see only 15% people answered it correctly. This Dwar Samudri will not be Bengal, it should be somewhere in the south only. So if you go and check the answer, see here NCERT based question, so it says in southern Karnataka. Okay, so Malbari is in Tamil Nadu, and the other one is also right. Okay, Hindavi is Delhi. So detailed notes are given because Amir Khusro, Alauddin Khilji and all questions were expected since last 2-3 years. So we have given you detailed notes in this explanation part with the timeline of all the works and all the contemporary persons, because that is UPSC's favorite. Okay, contemporary, like who was contemporary to him. Okay, whether a Sufi saint was born in the same time, whether any other literature person was born in the same time. So like that they ask personality. So we have given entire notes here about that personality. So that is the question about Amir Khusro. Answer is 1, 2. Okay, so I think that's the end of the questions. You can again go to this community tab because this is where every day I communicate with students. Okay, you get to know more details instead of the video tab. Videos also is good for you if you are sincerely preparing, but community tab is where daily content comes in. Okay, links of videos or anything. So you can go and watch all these things which you want. Now going back to our presentation, the test series, the mini package which I told, okay, we have restarted it for again this 2-3 weeks, that is till August 31. So this is the entire package for 2020. You can get all the subjects and within 50 days you can revise all of them. Okay, if you are a very fast learner or if you are at least a person who studied for 1 year, so that questions will look familiar to you. Else if you are a beginner, please don't buy it. 2021 student also, please don't buy it because it will not help you. This is only for 2020's quick revision pack. Okay. Then subject wise, history is the one which most questions will come in your exam. So history, you have to study all the ancient, medieval, modern, art and culture. So we have picked up questions from almost every textbook, and there's a separate test. Okay, there will be 4 spectrum tests, there will be 2 R.S. Sharma tests, there will be 2 Satish Chandra tests, and 2 to 3 art and culture tests. So like that, it will be total of 13 tests, and we are giving all for offer price only because this month you are revising very sincerely. Okay, so whichever you feel weak, you can buy. And there are students who need only spectrum, you can get this. But you should know that this pack 3 is included already in the pack 2. Okay, spectrum. So this is just a subset because some students want only modern history. Then there is NCERT, where NCERT history, geography and economics is there based on only these classes, because this is what from where questions will come. Okay, so only these things. There is no polity, NCERT and all, which is not at all relevant. Then geography, environment and sciences, which again people don't know what to study, how much to study. We have made sufficient number of tests, okay, including maps based study, okay, and Shankara IAS, maps, NCERT, everything, and current affairs, everything is there. Okay, even older current affairs sciences are there included in this thing. Then polity, 100% Lakshmikant coverage, that is 8 tests. I think 7 tests are completely Lakshmikant and 3 tests are UPSC based, meaning which can come outside of Lakshmikant also, based on previous year papers, based on syllabus, all those things. Then there is pack number 7, where revision charts and snippet cards, which people I would suggest only if you have any idea about UPSC and you have studied a lot, this will help you, because there are many students who think like just because the name is revision chart, you will buy some revision charts and then you will clear the exam. It is not like that. This is for people who have done a lot of hard work and now need to revise a lot of factual things. Okay, like suppose there is a revision chart on what to say, UNESCO biospheres. So some 18 names will be there. Okay, 18 names out of which 10 or 11 are biosphere, India, from India. But you will not have any idea of what is UNESCO, what is biosphere reserve, because this is just a chart. This is a chart of names. So if you need to learn, you have to learn from the test, and then this is just to revise the names for your prelims on the day of exam or before the day of exam. Okay, so that is why this is not recommended for non-serious aspirants or those who did not study anything till now. Then you have this current affair packs and economic packs. So economics, including the economic survey, which is like one of the most best sold in this year. You will get 4 tests, in which one of the tests will be economic survey and budget, last year's. It will cover entire thing. Okay, whatever you need to study for economics, all the concepts will be covered here in the form of detailed MCQs. Okay, so 400 MCQs, and then current affairs is like again 4 packs are there. All 4 are like different months, if you see, starting from 2016. So it's up to you if you want to study that much older current affair, but at least this pack 10, 11 and 12 is recommended. Okay, it's recommended for very serious aspirants. The 11th one, anyway, it's part of your test series, meaning when you buy this first one, in that you will always get this 9, sorry, not 9, it's incorrectly told here. Okay, this pack 10 will be a part of that. Okay, but sorry, pack 11 will be part of that. 9 and 10 will not be part. Okay, so it's correct only, except 9 and 10. So 9 and 10 is you have to like buy separately, and this one is a latest edition because now prelims got shifted 3 months extra. If you want to study, you can buy it. Okay, but mostly questions would have been already frozen, but still, as I told, if you are a very serious aspirant, you will continue studying more. Like many important things happen, like Rafael deal, new education policy, all those things, news items will anyway be in June, July, August. So this is an additional pack, so you can buy everything. We have kept it at the very lowest price because it's your final 2 months of preparation. This is about the mini packs which have been reopened only till August 31. Okay, so current affairs, again I am showing you in a different slide because some students don't study subjects, they give preference to current affairs. So only current affairs you need, you can get this. Okay, this is there in the previous slide also, but I just split it based on 2021 batch and 20 batch, so that you know which current affair you need to study or focus more. Okay, so what was written here, part of PT, means it's part of the full test series. Okay, so any sample test other than that, like suppose you want to see one spectrum, you want to see one NCRT, like that, you can, one test you can buy it, this 169. Okay, one sample. Anyway, one free test, April is free, you don't need to even pay this one, you can get it. Okay, so that is the whole idea. This is the entire packages which I wanted to show you, because I want seriously help the students who are like studying since long time. It's not like who start today morning. For you it's a 2021, but 2020 students who have been studying very hard, I want to do whatever help I can do. That is why we are doing all these things. Okay, we have reopened it once again. So subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out all the videos, because in videos only we announce these kind of offers and free things. So, and WhatsApp me if you are whichever year, let me know which year you are. Based on that I'll guide you to start the preparation. So I'll come up with a new video soon. Till then, enjoy your learning. Thank you and have a nice day.